Good day, Papua New Guineans. Today, the political circumstances motivate me to say what I'm going to say. I've said it before, but let me say it again. The vote of no confidence that is looming on the floor of Parliament against the Prime Ministership of the Right Honourable James Marape, member for Don Polye, raises a lot of question as to the sincerity of any vote of no confidence against any government that was placed at this time of any term of Parliament. I would like to urge all the 111 members of Parliament as a fellow leader of this country and as a senior citizen to take note of this very fundamental thing. Their conduct in moving a vote of no confidence against any government at a time such as this in the 5-year term of Parliament, to be very mindful of the interest of the nation. Any contract that they display at this time must be for the benefit of Papua New Guineans, must be for the bigger picture, for the stability that is required, as well as for the management that is required at this time that leads us to the next national elections, which is only 12 months away. So the question is, a vote of no confidence that is moved, is it in the best interest of Papua New Guinea or is it not? We have the COVID-19. The pressure and the stress applied by COVID-19 is massive. We look at the economic cash flow, the economic conditions are very challenging and tough. We also look at the projects that are there, like the Wafi Golpu project, the mine project, the Pogara Goldman project that is on the table discussion between Barrick and the state. Look at the other petroleum projects that are still there to be addressed. And look at the debt levels of this country, so high. We have to manage those issues. Both the government and opposition should be focused on those issues more than fighting for who should become the Prime Minister. The best time to fight for the position of government is after the 2022 elections. That's when the people will have spoken. People have seen two governments in the same term of Parliament. This term, they've seen the O'Neill government. Now they're seeing the Marape government. Let's give these two governments a chance to complete, especially the Marape government, to complete its rulership, its government, its governance for the next 12 months in the name of stability, to keeping all these factors that I've mentioned, like the COVID-19, the projects that are there, and the cash flow situation, the economic conditions. We have to keep stability of all those issues to the elections period. We need that government to prepare Papua New Guinea for the elections. But if we have a change of government, so much instability, that it will only serve the purpose, the interest of individual MPs and those who form government, but the nation will lose at large. We'll lose in economic management, we'll lose in cash flow management, we'll lose in how to mitigating through the challenge of COVID-19, the impact on the economy and the cash flow. We'll lose the preparation that we need to make for the projects that are ongoing as well as the projects that are new. And then to start all over again is very challenging. And on top of that, the public service will be instabilized and will be confused. The electoral commission will be confused. We have only an acting electoral commissioner now. And with the police commissioner, defense force, and other public service. There's so much acting appointments in place. We need to prepare all those public service, the governance systems for the next election to have a new government in place after 2022. So overall, I urge all in 111 MPs to please put egoism, self-interest, self-gratification, and pride, and the desire for power, put those aside, and put the interest of the nation as the number one priority, as the fundamental focus. And let's not create any instability or confusion. Let's not create misleading perception of the country situation. And let's have stability, and let's see how we can manage the 2020 elections properly, and a new government or the same government or whatever form of government comes in place can take it on from there. That, I think, is the prudent view that all Papua New Guineans should share. It doesn't matter which government is better, whether it was the O'Neill government better or whether it's the Marabe government better. Those are not issues anymore. But we don't have the time to analyze and changing and shaping and sizing up or to trimming down or to changing. No, we don't have the time for that. What we have time for is to prepare us to the 2022 elections, and then we can establish a government that can take care of all these other issues that are before us. Thank you, Papua New Guinea.